Hi, and welcome to your how-to video from me, Ann Harris, your Mary Kay Sales Director. I'm excited about this, and I've only got about 14 minutes, so I'm going to talk really fast. First, booking. What does it mean? It means developing a skill to schedule a facial or an appointment to visit with somebody about Mary Kay. It's the first most important skill you want to develop, because unless you're good at getting someone to visit with you about Mary Kay, it's really hard to share the product or eventually sell the product to anyone without first sitting down with them, right? So it's the first best skill you want to develop. I will tell you, 32 years ago when I started, I was very scared. My first appointments, they kind of held, but then I honestly believe that deep in my heart, I thought that they were doing me a favor by booking an appointment with me. And then I came slowly to realize over that first year that I was doing them the favor. They weren't necessarily doing me the favor. So I want to talk about the attitude of booking today. If you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you're right. Meaning, believe you can from the get-go. And I want you to think this too. You are not selling Mary Kay. Did you know that? I hope you're not saying to anyone, "Oh, I'm brand new and selling Mary Kay." I never said it. I've never said it for 32 years. And you don't have to either. You are a skincare consultant with Mary Kay Cosmetics. That's what you are. You are not selling Mary Kay. Because you know what? You're really not selling makeup. Did you know that? You are selling women on the idea of starting to take care of their complexion, period. That's what you're selling women on. That's what you're selling. You're persuading them to sit down, have a fun time with you, give you their opinion of the product, and then if they choose to purchase something, hallelujah. That's wonderful. Then you build a customer and thank goodness this product is consumable, and she uses it up and she needs some more oil for eye makeup remover in about 3 months. That's what you're really doing. So booking is vital. You want to get good at it first, but the first thing to do is get a good attitude about it. You know, if you come over to my house with your kit and everything in it, and we sit down and we spend 45 minutes or an hour, and we have girlfriend time, and we take everything off my face, and we put a new face on, and it feels wonderful, and we giggle and have fun, who did whom the favor? You did, right? You did the favor for me by coming over. Are you going to make me buy something? No. Are you going to coerce me? No. So, who did whom the favor? Okay? So when I got that in my head, then I knew that I could book anybody. You have to be enthusiastic. You have to be excited. Who wants to do business with someone who's like, sounds depressed and sad. You don't want to get together, do you? No. Okay, fine. So you have to be excited and enthusiastic and assume that she would want to get together with you. If she doesn't, that's her choice. And this is a numbers game, you guys. It is not about, you're not going to schedule everyone you ask. Be prepared now, because that's just not how it is. Sales is a numbers game. There are going to be some people who gasp, don't care what their face looks like, don't even use soap and water. It's amazing, but they're out there. So it's okay if not everyone wants a facial. You're just going to smile and move right on. But most importantly, remember in kindergarten when you got to take something for show and tell? That's what this Mary Kay business is really like. It's like kindergarten show and tell. You're going to bring somebody, you're going to show them about the product and tell them about the product, and at the end, if they want something, hallelujah. But you have to get them to show up for show and tell, and that's booking, okay? I want to talk for a second about our culture. Our culture in Mary Kay is, not in Mary Kay, American culture. Before the age of 5 years old, do you know that you heard, or your children have heard, the word no about 225,000 times? No, 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 don't run into the street. No, 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 don't touch the hot stove. No, no, jumping on the bed. No, putting your Kool-Aid on the carpet. No, 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 no. We here as Americans know about 225,000 times before the age of 5. And the word yes, yes, you can, yes, about 500 I'm sorry, 50,000 times. So we're used to saying no because we're programmed that way. So I'm going to teach you a little secret. When you're asking women to schedule an appointment, when you're calling women to schedule an appointment to get together, you're going to ask them in such a way that you elicit a no response, which really means yes. I'll explain in a second. First, I want you to grab a piece of paper and pencil, okay? Grab some paper and pen, because what we're going to do, I'm going to have you write some things down. But know this, that we're programmed to say no. We're programmed to say no. If the phone rang in a minute and the Publishers Clearinghouse said you just won $1 million, probably the first words out of your mouth would be, no, no, I didn't win. Did I win? No way, no way. Right? We say no before we know what we're saying no to. So you're going to start asking in a way that elicits a no response. It's really kind of crazy, but it's verbal behavior modification, I guess, if you want to look at it that way. So that's what we're going to use. We're going to use, I got your pen ready? Good, because I'm going to give you 5 words that can change your life, okay? Not only in a Mary Kay business, but in your personal life as well. Here goes. Here are the words. Write them in capital letters across the top of your page. Is there any reason why? Is there any reason why? The acronym is ITARW. Is there any reason why? Is there any reason why? Okay, case in point. You say to your son, Johnny, is there any reason why you can't take out the garbage before supper? No. Great, hop to it. Janie, is there any reason why you can't do your piano practice before supper? No. Great. Okay, people are designed to give a no response. So you're going to ask them, is there any reason why? And they either have to give you a reason why they can't take the garbage out or do their piano lessons, or they say no automatically, which means yes. Another, for instance, husband, is there any reason why we couldn't go out to eat tonight? No. Great. Where do you want to go? Mr. Gaddy's or Papa John's? Right? So, is there any reason why is going to be a phrase you are going to start using when you are calling or chatting with women about scheduling appointments, okay? But I really want this first week for you to try it with your family or at work. If there's someone who has been dragging their feet getting a project done and you want it done tomorrow, instead of saying, you have to bring me that report by tomorrow at 2, here's another way I want you to say it. June, is there any reason why you can't get that report finished and on my desk by 2? No? Great. I look forward to seeing the report. Okay? Is there any reason why? For instance, if you wanted to go to lunch with me, or take that back, I want to go to lunch with you tomorrow, and I say to you, Jane, hey, this is Ann. I want to go to lunch. Is there any reason why we can't go to lunch tomorrow? And you say, yeah, I've got an orthodontic appointment. Oh gosh, okay. Well, what about the next day then? No, there's no reason. We know we could do that tomorrow. Great, terrific. So either they're going to actually give you a reason why they can't do it, then you go on to, well then, the plan A, it doesn't work, then you go on to plan B. Well then, what about Thursday? What about Friday? Does that make sense? So is there any reason why? If you don't put that in your script, it's going to be doubly hard to book appointments, okay? Okay, and then the next theory I'm going to teach you before I give you the script is the theory of choice. So I've given you the theory of no in our culture, and I'm going to give you the theory of choice. And that is, if you go into if you have a toothache and you call the dentist and you say, oh my gosh, my tooth is killing me, I need to make an appointment, they're going to probably say to you, they're probably not going to say, well, when do you want to come in? They're going to say, well, we have 2 o'clock open and 4 o'clock this afternoon. Which works better for you? And you're going to say, I'll take the 2 o'clock. It might not even be the most best time for you, but because you have a toothache, you're going to take the first time, right? Or here's another example. When given a choice, people usually take one. If you came into my home this afternoon and you weren't even really very hungry, but I had a plate of brownies and a plate of chocolate chip cookies sitting out, and you walked in and we were going to do this training face to face, and I said to you, hey, before we get started, would you prefer a brownie or some chocolate chip cookies? Odds are you're going to take one. unless you're really on a diet and you're really saying no thank you. But most people will go, I'll take a brownie. Okay, great. When offered a choice, people usually take one. If you walked into my house and I said, would you like something to eat? You'd probably say, nah, no thanks. But if presented with a choice, you usually take one. Last example, if you walk in to buy a refrigerator, you and your husband, and the salesman shows you 3 refrigerators, just a regular old box that just is cold. That's it. Then a medium-sized one that has an ice maker, and then the one that's like the Cadillac of all refrigerators. It has a TV screen in it, and it does everything but do the dishes in the sink, okay? So there's 3 choices. And if he's a smart salesman, he's going to say, you know what? He's going to show you all 3. And then he's going to say, you know, you guys think about it. I'll be right in my office. I've got a phone call to make. I'll come back and check with you. He leaves you alone for you to discuss it with your husband, and he's going to come back and he's going to say, okay, any questions? No? Okay. Which one of these refrigerators is going to work best for you? The A, the B, or the C? And guess what? When offered a choice, you as a consumer most likely will say, we're going to take the one in the middle. That's kind of how people are. So you have to present choices. So there's the no theory, and then there's the choice theory. So we're going to put both of those to work when we are scheduling appointments or booking our date book full. Okay? Okay. This is what I want you to write down. I want you to write down that this is the dialogue. I'm going to read through it once, and then I'll try to go through it quickly. Okay? I want you to say this. Hi, Jane. This is Anne. This is Anne calling. Do you have a quick second? That's professional. Hi, Jane. This is Anne calling. Do you have a quick second? I'm so excited about a decision I've made. I've just became a Mary Kay skincare consultant and to build my own business. And what I need to do in the next 30 days is get the opinion of 30 women about the products to help me complete my education. Is there any reason why you would not let me borrow your face and get your opinion? No? Great. What works better for you? Weekends or weeknights? Weeknights. Great. What works better for you? Mondays or Thursdays? Thursdays. Great. What works better for you? 6:30 or 7? 7. Great. I've got you down for 7, Thursday the 14th. I cannot wait. Listen, it'll help me get it just as easy for me to do 2 or 3 faces as one. It'll help me get my 30 faces done faster. If you would consider sharing our time together with a friend or 2. Is there any reason why you wouldn't consider that? No? Great. You be thinking of who you'd like to share with, and I'll call you back in a day or 2. Okay? We'll talk about coaching later. But that's what you say. I'm going to do it again. Hi, Susie, this is Anne with Mary Kay. No, hi, Susie, this is Anne calling. Do you have a quick sec? Great, I'll tell you why I'm calling. I'm so excited about a decision I've made, and I need your help. I've decided to build my own business with Mary Kay, and what I need to do this month is get the opinions of 30 women about the latest in the product to help me complete my education. Is there any reason why you wouldn't let me borrow your face and get your opinion? No? Great. What works better? What's least hectic for you? Weeknights or weekends, June? Mornings or afternoons? You keep giving them choices till you find one. Okay? Alrighty. Now here's your challenge, and that is to schedule with the 30 names that you have come up with. I know you have a list of 30 names. I want you to schedule your first 5 appointments from those 30 names. And call me back. Call and text me with the password I'm going to give you right now. The password for this how-to booking video is an acronym. It's ITARW. Is there any reason why? Secret words. ITARW is the password for this how-to booking video. And I want you to write down what I said, back it up, write it down, and then get on the phone and use that script. I promise, even if you don't feel like it's you, it can be you. Just repeat it over and over out loud, then start with that first name on the list with your date book in front of you, and happy booking. I cannot wait to hear the results. Okay? Thanks.